Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady, the indomitable former Prime Minister of Great Britain, is dead, and across the world she's being remembered tonight. Douglas Cantor is Associate Professor of History at Florida Atlantic University. Thank you for being with us. She injected free market energy into a moribund economy, was a huge leader in the fight to end the Cold War. But her role as a woman and as a trailblazer for women in politics, focus on that in this segment.
Sure. Well, Margaret Thatcher, as you are doubtless aware, was a pioneering female politician in Britain. She entered politics in the 1950s when public life was dominated by men. And her great success, and indeed her sustained success as a female politician, really inspired a couple of generations of British women to consider a role in public life.
And she really not only had a place at the table, she came to carve out a leading place at the table in front of the world and really inspired people from Hillary Clinton to, well, the list would go on and on.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. One of the interesting things to note about her, however, is that she didn't consider herself a feminist icon.
Right.
She was herself a proponent of Victorian values, in other words, traditional social values, including traditional family values, and indeed she only appointed one other woman to a cabinet-level position in her 11 years as Prime Minister.
It was more from the inside out with her. She didn't go in with that role in mind, but by her actions, her stature, her ability, her toughness, she really, in a way, became a trailblazer in a more sustaining way, did she not?
That's right, and she was in many respects a classic underdog. Not expected to win the party leadership, not expected after becoming the Conservative Party leader to become the first female British Prime Minister. So it's really a story of determination and grit.
Thank you very much for sharing a little bit of perspective on her, a story we'll be talking about, and a lady with a place in the history books. We'll be reading about her for a long, long time to come.
Absolutely.
Thanks for sharing a minute or two with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Professor. We'd like to